the hater game, the career game, just to see like what I can learn. Yo,
Good shit, bro.
Dramatic effect.
Chilling, but actually shake it off. Okay? It's map 3. It's a fucking series for a reason. You're not going 2 every time. It's going to our big map. Just tighten up the small things. Make sure we're like the plan making was good. Keep coordinating plans. Just not make the mental error. While we had a successful stage 1, it was really difficult. Stage 1 was more about just trying to get the team's identity together because we just got off a roster move, bringing in Icy, going through some hard losses early, some chokes. But ultimately, we went into the playoffs with a lot of experience with that 5-man team because we've been through all the ups and downs, at least in that stage, and we actually ended up going to Shanghai. So it was successful.
I feel like we've gotten way better. We know exactly what are the problems and what we need to fix, and before it was kind of like still dissecting the problems and figuring out solutions, but we kind of already have the solutions now and we just need to really execute them and just keep working on them.
I would say we also saw success in this stage too because we went through the playoffs, got to grand finals again, pretty similarly to stage 1, made champions. But this time around, we just didn't lose, really. We only lost 11 in the playoffs. We had a flawless group stage prior, like beating Sentinels, NRG, Cloud9, like pretty good teams. So yeah, we had more early success in this stage. We got to the grand finals, but both of them we lost. So it's an unfortunate ending for both. Yeah, I mean, people love to say we're like not a good team or whatever, like we get fluke wins. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't even really care about it. Like, I know how good my team is. I know how good I am and everything. So why do I care about other people saying my wins are flukes or saying that we don't deserve to be in Shanghai, for example, and then stuff like that. Like, it's just fans, you know? It's just people who don't really cheer for us. They want to hate, and that's fine, you know? That's fine. Within the team culture, we know how good we are, so that's all that really matters for us. I felt like this year I've definitely learned the most on how to lead people, or lead my team rather. Trying to understand when to just be like a calming manner or like a calming voice for the team, or when I need to hype people up and kind of amp them up on purpose. Same energy, don't lose shit. Just because we're up a map doesn't mean anything. Just come into it, 0-0.
They're gonna give us so many fights.
They're gonna give us fights. We saw how they played their guys. They're not very good. We are better, but we have to keep the standard the fucking same and higher. Yeah, I mean, I just make sure my boys know how much it means to me, but also how much it means to them. Some people don't really realize how bad they want it in the moment because you're just so caught up with like all the practices, the headaches from the grind and everything that you forget like what this means to you. And I make sure to tell them every day whenever we're feeling like a bit lazy or a bit down or whatever, like anything that's a bit distracting, I remind them constantly like how much this means to us and why we're doing the things we do every day. Because we work hard. We practice like 6 days a week all year. with a lot of scrims, a lot of water view. Like, it's taxing, but we do it because we want to compete at these events. We want to be a top team. And so I just make sure, like, whenever the gas is running low, I try to, like, fill it back up.
How you feeling?
It was too easy.
Too easy.
Of course, man. Of course.
Oh my God.
Really proud of you guys. You know, pulling through. We've been grinding. I've been on your guys' cases a lot, making sure like we're always playing together, always making plans, like setting up the 2v1s, making better fights. And obviously, like, you know, it's really hard to just always think of that, and it's really easy to just like, I got a good play, why not just go for it? So we're always looking to support each other, and this is how, like, this is what happens, okay? Like, the game gets easy for us as long as we keep that unshakable belief into this team, okay? Like, we'll go through, we'll go far, okay? So we'll keep this up, all right? Practice, it's gonna be tomorrow. I had to schedule it so that we got 2 good days of practice and we refocus again, okay? Enjoy tonight, have fun, all right?
I think us losing the MIBR and kickoff was one that sticks out as a game that was a bit disappointing, because if we would have closed that, we could have made Madrid, or went to the playoffs rather, and who knows what could have happened, because I thought we were doing pretty well as a team, but yeah, we let an easy game slip, and that one kind of sucks. And most recently, I would say defeating 100 Thieves actually, and qualifying for Champions was also one of the best games this year, because it meant so much for us, and to actually come out with the win against a team who's been beating us the whole year meant a lot. So those are 2 matches that stuck out.
And this might be it right here. Trademark Sub coming up from Trent. Refund.
I mean, for Champ, it's the last tournament of the year, so I think a lot of the teams, that's when they're gonna be their best, because they've had all this time to improve, figure out what works for them, what doesn't, even at an international level. So there's a lot of experience going into this event.
Teams that we have our eye on, Gen G, definitely. They're kind of like us, but they won Shanghai. So they won Shanghai. They have gotten to every single grand final. So we were just 1 game away from doing the same thing as them, except Madrid. And Fnatic is always a team that you have to keep your eye on. They're just very, very good. So they always go long.
Yeah, Fnatic's the only team that I really have my eye on as like they're top dogs going into this. I think the rest of them are kind of all middle of the pack. Like, maybe whoever wakes up better that day will win. So no one really has a gap right now. Same thing for the grand finals, bro.
Yeah.
Same shit. Every match should be like that.
Yeah.
Every match. I know it's easy to like I was saying earlier, I don't want to talk too long, but it's easy to just feel like low pressure. I'm just going to go play, see what happens, we already made champs. I get that. It's hard to go out there and perform your best every day. But if we want to like be like champs in Americas and have like good form going into champs and just like fucking play every match to win, because why the hell would you want to go out there and just see what happens, is bullshit. And like, yeah, I mean, I hate that. Like, oh, we'll just go out there, I'll do my best, and if I win, whatever, if I lose, whatever. No, that's cap. We have to go out there and expect to win every game and play like we're going to win, or else why the hell are we even playing? So I'm glad we were able to uphold that today, all right? Good shit.
Yeah, let's keep that up going to Sunday, Championship Sunday. Rest well, enjoy the game, okay? But like, let's not lose that momentum. Yeah. We earned this extra day to get that recovery. It's a recovery for getting our minds right for the championship, okay? We're gonna take this trophy, all right? No one's gonna stop us here, so let's go, all right?
What factors inside and outside of the game made the finals game versus LAB difficult?
You know, that's still a question I'm trying to find the answers to, of why we couldn't translate our previous matches to the LEV game in the grand final. I'm not really sure.
like we kind of just, there was a different atmosphere in the game when we played. There wasn't, like the vibes were different. We weren't as much like just laughing and having fun. It was more like work and like pressure and nerves.
Like the prep going into that game felt good. I felt like the players' mindset going into that game was good, but we just kind of crumbled a bit. I think we were expecting them maybe to play a certain style because we just played them the day before. And they kind of flipped, in my opinion, how they approach the matches or how they approach the maps. Like they were much more aggressive, taking more timings, playing more confident, I would say. And that was hard to deal with versus us because they were playing so pressuring. So it's kind of like, the best way I can put it into words is they're making us solve the equation rather than like us putting the question on them. Like they just keep putting pressure on you and like, hey, like solve this or else you're gonna lose. And maybe that was a bit too much for us in the moment and we just kind of crumbled under it.
So when there was just more added pressure, we just couldn't handle it and kind of played our BC game. And when you play your BC game against a team who's on fire, it's just hard to beat.